Guys, Jack here, and I am back with the final episode of Season 3 of the Leicester City career mode. We have had an absolute journey so far, and it comes to an end here. It comes all to a head in the final against Juventus for our second Champions League in a row. It'll be absolutely incredible if we can do it, and make sure if you have enjoyed the series as a whole, smash a like on this video and subscribe if you are new around here. Some more good news before going to the final. Jordan Pickford did pick up the goalkeeper with the golden glove, goalkeeper of the tournament that was, of the Premier League, and Martial wins the Golden Boot too. Very well played from him. We'll have a look at the Premier League stats at the end of the episode. The team of the year was announced. Martial, who was the top goal scorer, bear in mind, is not in the team of the year. Sterling, Keita, Ali, De Ligt, Maguire and Depay all make the list, but unfortunately no room for sharpshooter Anthony Martial. And some other, maybe off-brand news. Manchester United do win the Europa League, so it'll be interesting maybe to see it in maybe a season 4. Maybe at the end of the next career mode, the Super Cup between them two, if you want to see it, that is. But here's the team we are going for against Juventus. And before getting to this video, guys, if you could smash a like on this video and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely incredible. So no Ricardo Pereira at right back, but who will play this game and hopefully have a good impact against Juventus, who are a very strong team. You can argue we've definitely had the harder route to the final. Juventus have beaten like Valencia, Chelsea and Milan. We've beaten Real Madrid, Barcelona, and I can't remember the first team. I believe it was AS Monaco. I want to say Monaco. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was that team. But Dybala, Ronaldo, Costa packed a fabulous front three, and the back four was great too. Cancelo, Sandro, Tarbanucci, Szczesny. Midfield a little bit weak. I think this midfield can overpower, but interesting to see how this game does go on, as Douglas Costa does find Dybala here, and the Argentine gets away from his man, does link up to Douglas Costa with an absolute thunderbolt into the top corner. Juventus lead the Champions League final inside 2 minutes here. Not the start we was looking for at all. Obviously looking to retain our European crown. I believe it is at the Santiago Bernabeu this game too. Juventus have the goal. Obviously we're not going to be massive favourites here, knocking out Real Madrid in the last round, but Ronaldo returns to the Bernabeu and his team are ahead, and it is Douglas Costa with a swirling effort into the top corner. Well played to him. But now, going one goal down, it puts us into overdrive. We've got hit into about 6th, 7th gear in here. So Memphis Depay gets a shot away. Szczesny does make a great save. Dele Alli can't get there for the rebound on this occasion. Juventus, though, looking dangerous on the attack. Dybala links up with Cancelo there. Cancelo does find Emre Can, the former Liverpool man, does find Pjanic into Douglas Costa. He's already got a goal to his name, and he does strike the post there. Again, Jordan Pickford was beaten. He's definitely a worry here, as Raheem Sterling looks to emulate some of Costa's form. Does find Martial into Ali. Englishman turns away, does find Depay, and there is space here for Naby Keita. Gets the shot away and slots it into the bottom corner. Leicester back in this game just past the half-an-hour mark. It is Juventus 1, Leicester City 1, and we're back on terms. We wanted that goal, we needed that goal. Very important for us because, like I said, we want to go all the way in this competition. We really want to win that title again. And the football was brilliant. Depay into space, 2 bodies around him, and just lays off to Keita. No one marking him. Questionable defending from the Italian Giants, who are known for obviously brilliant defending. Again, 31 minutes into the game, Bentancur does link up with Dybala here. Dybala turns away from his man. Great strength to hold off Raheem Sterling here. The Argentine does find Pjanic with his shot. It does go wide of the mark. Into the second half now, Juventus looking to break the deadlock here with Dybala. Dybala does fire Ronaldo in space here. He gets first time effort. Never troubling Jordan Pickford there. And that's a disappointing effort from him. But we do win a corner in the 55th minute. Martial puts the ball in. Maguire with the header. The captain comes up clutch with a great goal. It is 2-1 Leicester's favour. Maguire hasn't really scored any goals for us in the whole 3 seasons we've played career mode with Leicester. But he comes up with probably the most important goal for us here. He did score at the end of last season too. I believe the last game against Liverpool he scored, and he's popped up here again with a bit more meaning to that goal. It does give us the lead, the go-ahead goal, and Maguire in them positions is always going to score a goal, and looks dangerous from corners. And we get another one here. Ali can't quite connect, does fall to Ndidi, who shoots, cleared off the line by Alexandro there. Sterling tries to get ahead to it, is cleared only as far as De Ligt. De Ligt does find Keita into Dele Alli. Ali finds Sterling, and that should be game, set and match. 65 minutes on the clock. Raheem Sterling has put this game to bed, it seems. 3-1, and the second European title is coming home with us. Great play from the boys to follow in here. The run from Sterling is brilliant. Ali picks him out brilliantly, and an elegant finish from Raheem Sterling to make it 3-1. But Juventus I'm not down on that yet. If I get a goal here, it could definitely make things interesting. As Pjanic does get his effort cleared, does fall to Dybala, back into Pjanic, but Pickford does hold on, much to the Leicester fans' delight. 82 minutes into this game now. We can put this really to bed now. Ryan Sessegnon through on goal. In that left-hand side, it's Sessegnon. It's saved by Szczesny, and it is cleared away. Chance now for Juve. We cannot concede here. Dybala completely leaves Maguire for dead there. The cross comes in. It's cleared away from Ndidi. Only as far as Bentancur. Pickford has been incredible to keep that one out. Still 3-1. And as the minutes dwindle down, we are looking ever so close to winning this title. Last effort is going to be now from Xhaka. Xhaka does find Pjanic. Back to Xhaka again. Pickford makes the save. The game comes to an end, and we are two-time back-to-back UEFA Champions League winners. Very well played to the Leicester boys. A great way to end the season. Season 3 has been probably one of the best seasons we've had to date. Obviously last year we won the Champions League, which was incredible, along with the FA Cup, but this year we have done a tremendous treble, if that's what you can call it, or maybe even 4 trophies in the trophy cabinet. We have won the Super Cup, we won the Community Shield, again arguably not the massive biggest titles to win, and we also won the Premier League and the Champions League. And not to add to that Premier League season, we did finish unbeaten. So incredible stuff there from the team. Very well played indeed. And this team, the sky's the limit for them. There's so much talent in this team. It'd be interesting to see if we do actually come back for a season 4. Obviously, the next career run that we are doing will be the West Ham United career run, as voted by you guys. I believe at the start of February that was voted for. Yeah, so we'll be seeing a West Ham career mode next. Not sure how many seasons we'll be doing with that, but I would like to revisit the Leicester City career mode, maybe right before the end of FIFA 19. So see how far I can go with this team. Really, it's a great side we put together there. And like I said, the sky's the limit. Final look at the Premier League table. 106 points. We are Centurions. 34 wins, 4 draws, no losses. It really has been a great domestic season for us. Like I said, we won the Community Shield, which is going to have a recap of all the titles that were won in the respective competitions this year. Liverpool did win the FA Cup against West Ham 2-1. They couldn't get the win there. Watford, the team that knocked us out of the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup, did go on to win the competition 3-1 against Burnley, so well done to them. Obviously, us won the Europa Champions League, and Man United won the Europa League. We also won the Super Cup against Saint Etienne, if you remember that rightly so. What an absolute brilliant end to the season it really has been. Actually, Martial took home the golden boot by 2 goals over Hazard. We had Depay up there too. Depay also up there as the top assister with 13 assists in 33 matches. Ali, Sterling and Keita all in the top 4. Absolutely incredible stuff for Leicester there. And Pickford takes home the golden glove with 1 more clean sheet than Chelsea's Kepa. So really well played. Hearts on there also with 4 in 9 games. Obviously he did take over for the injured Pickford. He's had the team have grown here. Some good youth players, Morgan Bailey, Harrison Cooper, all massive talents, really are. So yeah, we'll go along the how well everyone's grown. Rossi played really cool up, he's 61 rated. Ribeiro, a right midfielder, he's been called up, 63 rated. Carabao CDM, 61 rated. Silveira, +7 upgrade for him. He will have a big season coming up. Ethan Hughes is up there too. Didn't really feature training wise predominantly, but he's grown nicely to a 76 overall. Hill 79, but we probably will look to move him on in the future. Sessegnon up by +3, 21 years rated and 84 rated. He definitely have a prominent part to play in the season, in the coming season, should I say. Damari Gray up to 81. Ali into 90, Mina 84, Martial 89, Keita 87, Sterling 87, Robertson 85. The team, it just speaks for itself. It really is a great side, and I think the oldest player at the club is Joe Hart, and below that I think it is Maguire at 28. So the team is still young, and the sky's the limit for it. Here is the record overall for Leicester City: 179 games, 123 of them won, 34 drawn, 22 lost, 405 goals for, 184 against. Our biggest win coming against Valencia in pre-season, I believe that was 8-0, and pretty much finished all of our objectives overviews, which is great to see. Again, some of them are long term, so we'll see what goes on with them in the coming seasons. This ain't by far the last season ever of this career mode, but we have to wait and see what happens. But Darnell Johnson and Joel Martin, youth player, will be leaving at the end of this season too. We will not be renewing their contracts, And that is bringing today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you smash a like on this video. I would really much appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Yes, the first episode of the West Ham United career mode will be coming out in the next coming days. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And as always, have a nice one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.